I'll be selling this product.
Sure.
Number two is that when I saw about the intro of me being a caring husband, I definitely thought my wife should be here. She's not. I'll take this. All right. We can start. It is Monday morning in Bangalore city, and everybody in this room are corporates who are working in a corporate environment or professional. So what would be the usual time that each of you get up? Can I have some answers?
6.
6, yeah?
5.
5?
6:30.
6:30?
8 o'clock.
Exception.
It's a bachelor.
Exception. When you're waking up at 5:30 and getting ready for your work, how many of you honestly touch your heart and say, want that extra 15 minutes, 20 minutes of sleep, half an hour of sleep, 45 minutes of sleep? Majority of the people. And let us assume, or let us take into consideration that your travel time between your home and your work takes a lot of time in Bangalore, or for that matter, in any metro cities. Now, this takes a toll on your physical and mental capabilities. Now, this can be improved if we shorten some travel time, and that is where I come into the picture. Introducing to you WearOMG. What is WearOMG? It is a software embedded inside a watch which can be purchased, which allows you to teleport from one location to another in just a fraction of seconds. Coming to think of it, how many people would buy this? In a typical city like Bangalore, where it takes around an hour in the morning to go from home to work, considering that you're staying near work. If you're staying far ahead, work from home is the only option. And in the evening, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, it takes around 4 hours of your entire day. Just leaving you with time to work, sleep, eat, and do nothing else. Given the fact that this product is in the picture, this will save a lot of time. Now let me tell you how this product works. This is a simple watch that everybody can buy. It is fitted with the latest heart monitor, like the general evaluator who was wearing a Fitbit. It has all the necessary things needed for you to keep yourself healthy. Your sleep monitor, your heart rate monitor, and whatnot that is there in Fitbit. Your steps tracker, everything. But what makes it different from the rest is that it has a special software which is called the WearOMG, which allows you to teleport from one location to another. Now, how does teleportation work? Now, there is a central transformer which conducts electric signals, and there is a small crown with a dial on your watch which allows you to enter it from the current location based on your GPS and the true location. And when you click on the ground, you immediately shrink into an electric signal, transport yourself via the electric signal, and then go to the destination location. This might sound funny, but 20 years down the line, this might be the future. So, given that into consideration, everything will happen in seconds. So, who are my target customers? Who can use this? People who travel a lot. People who have 4 or 5 businesses in Bangalore who should travel a lot from one place to another definitely needs this device. They can shorten the travel time by maximum. Number 2 is considerably like how I said, you can take that extra 45 minutes of sleep. You can actually leave your kids at school, bring them back to home using this device. And for homemakers who are extremely busy in their home schedule, who wanted to explore the outside world into multiple different businesses, you can use this to take care of your home work as well as explore multiple business opportunities through this. But then, like every other electronic devices, this might have shortcomings. So what are the shortcomings that I feel is there? Number one is that it cannot be used by people who are less than 18 years of age. Now how will you purchase it? We have retail stores across Bangalore, and you have to show your ID or Aadhaar card, based on which we'll verify your birth date. Only after that, we'll sell that to you. And second thing is that this watch OS has to be maintained once in 3 months, so that you will not get stuck into a wire as an electric signal. So that being said, WearOMG is a nice watch that you can buy. It has all the features of an essential watch. It has the power for you to teleport from one location to another easily, and you have the power in your hand. You are the deciding authority. The power is yours. Now I have a few moments for you to answer any questions that you have. The floor is open for questions, and we can wind up the set.
What are the disadvantages? What are the disadvantages of this? Apart from getting stuck in the wire, is there any other?
What if two signals collide and third person comes out?
Are you a NASA scientist, by the way?
Maybe.
So, okay, it is similar to a phone signal. So when you are speaking with someone, rarely you get a third call coming. Similarly, the transformers is designed in such a way that there won't be two signals colliding. But if you want a switch, we'll help you with that.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
So yeah, what are the disadvantages of this technology? I mean, I can see that there are a lot of advantages, but is there any reason one should not use this? I mean, this is a devil's advocate question. I'm just curious.
The problem. This is a problem that the problem by itself is a disadvantage, is what we see, and the solution what we have provided is the advantage by itself. Solution is WearOMG watch. So the only disadvantage that we feel is that it should not go into the hands of juveniles. So if it gets into the hand of juveniles, they will not have a rational mind to think, and that is where we have put a catch saying it cannot be sold to people who are less than 18 years of age. So people who have a rational mind, there are people who are good and there are people who are on the bad side. So we are actually tracking each and everyone's electric signal, and if we see any illegitimate action that is happening, we can track it, and their WearOMG watch will be, the software will be automatically expired, and they can use it just as a normal watch or nothing else.
How can you control if juvenile his parent bought that, and again 18 years underage person took it, he's trying to use? How can you control that?
So assuming that I bought a watch, so if you have bought a watch, we would highly recommend you not to give it to children. That is the first recommendation.
Yeah, I didn't give, but I kept it somewhere like in safe or somewhere. I left it out. I went out.
Assuming that your son has used, like how we have GPS in mobile, we also have GPS.
Yes.
So you immediately can contact our customer care, find out where he is, and since he is wearing the watch, the live location of that person is trackable. So there might be rare cases when he gets scared and he throws away. So that is a very rare situation which we'll have to directly contact the police. But given the situation, he's wearing it on his hand and he gets teleported somewhere, we have live tracking system. If you immediately contact us, we'll assist you 24/7.
can we do before he's teleported? Like he is wearing the watch, you are telling it can control everything of the person and all, like heart rate beat, and why can't it estimate the age of the person? And
we are living in a technology where we cannot highly predict. So there is a camera app, if you know. It showed to me, and I took a photo of myself. It said I'm 18 years of age.
yeah, that's
Not
what-
true.
Now it is not possible, but after 20 years, that
Might be possible, but we are looking into finding the age of the person through skin tone, the amount of red RBCs, and this is much beyond what technology can achieve. But we are still looking into it.
Okay, how you are going to handle the threat that you are going to give for the unemployment, since it will be like going from one point to another point. So many people will be kind of like not using public transports and other things, car, automobile industry, everything would be affected. What are plan on like to give answer to that?
Right. Okay. So if you look at it, we are right now living in a generation where people are going towards more thinking jobs and less menial jobs. So the idea of this, which is actually governments, is upskilling. We have to provide upskilling for each and every person who are just doing a driver job, or probably an Uber driver. So we'll have to make sure that they are upskilled to do things that the future asks them to do. So upskilling is the next big thing.
Okay.
Any more questions?
What happens to somebody who's stuck in the middle?
any power loss of
He's
the
still stuck
transformer.
Charging lost. Charging.
We have tried and tested this, and the error rate is close to zero. So we have complete assurance that nobody will get stuck in the middle. That is our guarantee, the guarantee that from our side to end users.
Thank you. Blockchain. This blockchain.
Any more questions? Yeah. Thank you so much.